Hello, this is Andrew with Mammalian.bike, and this is a Blackburn Mammoth 2-stage Anyvalve mini pump. And this is a truly massive frame pump. I recently bought a fat bike, and none of the pumps that I have, they're all road pumps, or something that approximates a road pump. So none of them are really suitable for filling up a fat tire. You need a large volume pump. All of the pumps that I have are more suitable for like road and gravel tires. They're not really suitable for a fat bike. So I figured it would be best, and since weight really isn't that much of a concern on a fat bike, that I would just go all out and get this bad boy. So let's fire up the scale. And I know this is going to hurt, but it is what it is. So here's the mounting bracket. It is 25.7 grams. And the pump itself is 210.7 grams. Now, I mean, just to show some scale, let's see, this is a remote for my TV. My Zwifting TV. This is bigger than the remote. And I mean, this is a large multi-tool. This thing is just gigantic. Anyway, that's kind of the point, right? Because you need a big pump to move a lot of air. So the real test, of course, is whether or not this works. Whether or not I can actually pump up a fat tire with it. So let's go find ourselves a fat tire. Here we are at our fat tire. We have the pressure down pretty much as low as I can get it. And I'm going to see how long it takes for me to pump this up to 5 psi. Now, before we start, and I have a timer I'm going to start in a second there, it's worth noting that there are two modes for this. There's high pressure and high volume. It's controlled by this switch here on the bottom. We're going to go with high volume because that's what we want in this scenario. So let's get this on here, and then we will start our timer. All right. So that's been a minute, so let's check where we're at. Oh, look at that. Actually overshot 5 by a lot. Got to 8. So 8 psi in a minute for this 4-inch tire, which is, frankly, very impressive. Now, there are a couple things that are worth pointing out with this. It works really well, obviously, but it's really, really easy to pinch your fingers right here. So when you hold it like that. When you're pumping it up, just make sure you pump like this and you don't wrap your fingers around there, because when I was messing around with this before, I just annihilated my fingers. So as you can tell, this is a pretty good pump. Even though I'm running short of air, it's not. I would recommend this. It works great for fat tire bikes. And with this high volume, high pressure, it actually probably would work well for any kind of bike. Hopefully you found that useful. If you did, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel. Any questions or comments, drop them below and I will get to them as soon as I can. Thanks.